Hey pen friends, welcome to Larry's Fountain Pens Review. Thank you for joining me today. Today is a special day because it's a special pen. It's a pen that I've been wanting to get my hands on and see how this pen really feels in the hand, how it handles, how it writes. So I reached out to Frank from
Federalist Pens and Paper.
So, Mr. Announcer will first introduce Frank, the address, and how you can find Frank.
The web address is federalistpensonline.com. Mailing address would be 100 Springdale Road, Suite A3, PMB 295. And that's in Cherry Hill, New Jersey 08003. And the phone number, 1-866-746-4900.
So, when you call Federalist Pens and Paper, who are you going to get on the other end of the phone? Well, it's going to be Frank. That's the man you'll be talking to when you place your order if you go on phone. Or you can go online to his website and do your thing there. Either way, you'll be getting a hold of Frank. All right, so a little bit about Frank. And then I will open this box and show you this beautiful fountain pen, which I've already had a look at. I couldn't help it, you know. Frank is a retired history teacher. So his love and his passion as a history teacher is how he came up with the Federalist name. So, congratulations to Frank for your upcoming 5th year this summer doing what his passion is for fountain pens, and now one of the sellers that attends all the pen shows, well, as many as he can, let's say, in the U.S. I'm going to talk a little bit about the dimensions of this pen and talk a little bit about the pen. I'm going to show you the pen. I'm going to break it down for you, and we're going to do some writing with the pen, and we're just going to have a great time with this beautiful pen. The name of the pen is
The Platinum Curidas.
Great pen. Okay. So, the Curidas. Okay. Let's open it up, because I just want to show this pen. And before I go any further, for those who are ordering from Frank, you may get some Robert Oyster blog cards there, which are pretty cool. They always come in handy. And sometimes, depending which order, you may get, Mr. Announcer,
A brooch.
yeah, and that is for the endless notebooks you can put in there and mark your space. So it's pretty cool. Again, here it is. This is the man that's putting it all together, Frank. And before I forget anything else, I need to make a special announcement. All right, I want to mention this, and I hope everybody gets on the wagon train, because tomorrow, Friday, that would be Thursday, the 17th of April, Luxury Brands of America, the Platinum Distributor, is having a Zoom party. That's tomorrow night, Friday night. Again, the Luxury Brands of America, Platinum Distributors, is having a Zoom party tomorrow, Friday night. So that is going to be awesome. So, Mr. Announcer, what do you think about them Zooms parties? You use Zoom, don't you?
Well, actually, I've used it only once. It was reasonable as long as not everybody has their microphone all at one time.
What happens if they do? Your experience.
It starts giving a lot of squealing feedback and unusual noises.
So here we have the Platinum Curidas demonstrator, which is made of a resin, and you can see the inner working parts of the pen with a silver ring and Curidas on there and clip. And in the back you'll see the Platinum made in Japan. Can we set a good look on this right here? And here you see the Platinum on the back, made in Japan. Again, the silver ring and the beautiful clip. And here is the part they sent to. For those who don't like to have the clip on, you just read the instructions and you'll put your little clip on there, and this will help take off your clip. Bam, bam, push it down and it'll come up right off there. It's hooked on to, right in there you can see where it's hooked on to. The clip is hooked onto the little plastic part right there. So this is a handy little tool that you don't want to lose. If you lose it, then I don't know if you can get another one, but it'll come off and then you put it back on. So it's really pretty simple. And what I like about the pen right here, bam, look at that. That beautiful nib comes out, extends far enough. Again, you see that. And then on writing, I hold my pen right here. Now right underneath, let's get a good shot. That little ridge thing right here, that helps the pen from, rolling, not to roll off the table. It's not going nowhere. But I do like that nice click on it. It's got a nice spring on the pen. Again, has a really nice nib with the Platinum logo on the nib. And M for medium. And we'll turn it over. And that there is the feed. And here's that little part. I'm going to close it. As you see, the inner parts. Now watch right in here how when I extend the nib, bam, right there. It comes out, locks in place, and then it goes back in. So the ink will last in the pen 6 to 8 months. So let's open the pen up. Now you have to get your own converter. Platinum doesn't send a converter with this. And here's the converter. And again, they do send, like I said prior to this, they do send a cartridge, which is blue black ink. So let's go ahead and get this thing started here. So it's really easy to do. Push down the spring and just turn to the left, and it comes right out. And then this part right here, turn to the left, and it's going to come right out. Now that we have this part off, I'll show it one more time. It's really simple. Right here, you just turn to the left and pull up, and it comes out. And you can use either the converter or the cartridge. You just stick the converter in here, and that's what I'm going to be using. And you put the other part back on, and you just do that in reverse. The little ends go there, right there. If you can get a little zoom in right there. Watch it go in, and I'll go back to my right. Boom, it's in place. So this is ready to go. So So here we go. I'm going to put it back in the spring. And we'll take a little closer look right here on the slots on the side. That's where you want to press it down and go to your right, and it locks in place. Really simple there. Got that? Okay. And we'll put the cap back on. So, there you have the
Curidas
Platinum Demonstrator fountain pen. Beautiful, gorgeous. So, what do you say let's ink it up and get to some writing with it? All right, I think I'm going to use for this pen some Monteverde Olivine, some of my favorite ink. So let's go ahead and get this little jewel. I have to have my handy ink miser here because the ink is getting real low, and sometimes it's harder to fill your pen. So this comes in really handy, my friends. Now that is a nice full ink there. The converter is nice and full. Let's go ahead and put this back in before I accidentally dump it over. That's a nightmare. As you can see right here in the window, it's completely full. Just wipe that off. Now let's put it all back together. Very simple. And by the way, the spring does come out. And you don't want to lose the spring. Alright, so let's get this little jewel going. In place. It's locked and loaded. And one little test, a little click. Really nice. I do like that extension of the nib, how it comes out. I do like the feel of the nib when you put it to paper. I just did it behind the scene just to test it. It felt great. I like the way it feels in my hand. The clip for me doesn't get in the way at all. And right underneath here, this little plastic part underneath, it's not annoying for me. And I hold my pen like this, and you can see right here where it hits. It's not annoying for me. It might be for others, but for me, I've had no problems with the pen. So let's set this down for a minute, and we're going to do some writing here. All right, now we'll pull the old rodeo dot grid and get rid of this paper next, and then let's get started. Okay. And we'll do a little wet test here. It does lay down the ink nicely. Nice wet nib. And we'll do a little fasten there. reverse writing. And it does go out. So you can't get a whole lot of reverse writing on that. And if I get everything out from underneath the pad, it would write even better. Sorry about that, folks. That was my fault. I try to keep my desk cleaned off, but for whatever reason, fast writing, it gets cluttered up, and I will get it cleaned off again tomorrow. And as you can see, it's got the good flow. It's got a nice flow of ink, and it is a nice wet nib and a medium nib, downstroke and a cross stroke. So we're almost done here. And just one more time. And there you have it. I had some cloth underneath the pad previously when I was writing. Not a good idea. So, there you have it. The Platinum
Curidas.
Beautiful Green Resin Demonstrator. Just a beautiful fountain pen. I'm impressed. And before we leave, let me do a pen comparison. Right here, the Pilot Vanishing Point, where the Curidas is a bit longer, has more girth to it. You can see the size. But this reminded me of this. And just let me show the extension on the Pilot nib. Now on the Platinum. Hold these both together. And you can see that bigger nib coming out of that Platinum. Nice, isn't it? What I hope to see later down the road is Platinum to come out with a gold nib. That would be really cool. Now, the available nib sizes for the pen is extra fine, fine, and medium. But really just a really wonderful writer. And Platinum did a great job putting this pen together. So thumbs up for Platinum. You're either going to like it or you're not going to like it. For me, thumbs up all the way. Love the fountain pen. And I will do an update later after I use the pen more and just tell you the outcome. I'll give it about, I don't know, 3, 4, or 5 weeks. I really will put this pen give it a good workout, but I can tell you now, a great fountain pen. A great value. So, check out the Federalist pens and paper, and or give Frank a call at 1-866-746-4990 and get your hands on one of these little babies. They come in beautiful colors. There's a blue one, there's a clear one, and I believe a red one. Beautiful colors. Wow. Folks, that's going to wrap up this video for today on Larry's Fountain Pens Review. And don't forget that watch party. I mean for the Zoom watch party. That's tomorrow night. So you want to either check with Frank. You can find him on Facebook, or you can email him or even call him and just say, Frank, what time is the watch party going to begin on Friday? So there you have it. Pick up your pen from
FederalistPensOnline.com.
give Frank a call or check out his website. Either way, that's going to do it, my friends. Well, I hope you got something out of this video. I know I did. It was a lot of work to have to go through and really find out about this pen. You know, what made it work? What made it so unique, so different? What made it different than other pens? You know, how does this pen feel? How did it look? You know, how does it write? It was a fun journey on this pen because it really is just a really nice, affordable fountain pen. Again, Platinum did their homework, and they put in a lot of time, I'm sure, to putting in everything this fountain pen needed, and did a great job. And I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for joining me today on Larry's Fountain Pens. Remember to wash them hands, and as always, my friend, don't text and drive. Bye-bye.